might say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication.
Welcome back to Kinesis. I hope you are well and having a fantastic day. A Chaturanga is basically it's a static exercise where you hold your body just off the floor, so your feet and your hands are the only things that touch the floor, and then what you need is a hell of a lot of strength to push your body back up into like a press-up position. It really works your upper body, works wonders. But the thing is, it's very hard to do that exercise if you haven't really done anything like that before. So what I'm going to show you now is a progression to get to that stage, because if you can master a Chaturanga, it's one of the best exercises you can do for your upper body and your core, in my opinion. So right now I'm going to set up the camera and I'm going to show you how to do a Chaturanga, and then progression if you struggle with it. So I'm just going to keep rolling. We're going to set the camera up here. Job done. That should be in line. Okay. So the Chaturanga, it's an intermediate to advanced style exercise. And what you want to do is you want to basically get to a press-up position and you rock forward onto your toes, and then you squeeze your blades together, you bring your body down. I'm going to show you first of all a Chaturanga. So, hands go shoulder width apart. I'll start quite high up, so I'm not quite like a press-up like here, but I'm just going to be slightly higher, feet slightly wider, and then from this position here, I'm going to rock forward onto my toes. So you'll see how my feet are kind of on the front there of the toes there, and then from here I rock forward, there's the taps, then I squeeze the blades together and I keep the elbows tucked. So my elbows are really tucked in here, so it's only my hands and my toes on the floor. And then from here the hard bit is then to try and push back up. So you want to try and push your body up the same way you bring the body down. So from here, straight back up and rock back. And there is a tendency when we do this here, we get to this position, we push as if we're doing a cobra, and that's going to put additional stretching pressure on your lumbar part of your back. So you really want to try and keep your body nice and flush. So again, hands are shoulder width apart. I'm going to rock onto the toes first, onto the toes, nice straight body, squeeze the blades together, keep the elbows tucked, and I'm here. So I'm holding, holding, holding. The longer you're here, the harder it's going to be. We then push straight back up, rock back onto the feet. That's your Chaturanga. So now I'm going to show you a progression, an easier way to get there instead of diving straight in. It's quite simple. What you're going to do is you're going to be on the knees. So your hand placement is going to be the same as before. Instead of being like this, we're going to be here with the knees on the floor. And the key to remember is with your shoulders and your elbows, you're going to keep your elbows tucked. So from here, I bring my elbows into the sides and the body comes down, instead of having my elbows kicked out. So if I do this here, I'm doing it wrong. Elbows stay tucked in, going to stay on the knees. Hands shoulder width apart. I'm on my knees here, and I'm going to try and bring the body down nice and flat. So what you're going to get is a technique where your body is going to kind of go forward as opposed to coming straight down. It's the physics of the body. The body's going to come forward first. So hands are shoulder width apart. I'm going to squeeze the blades, and you notice now how I'm going to rock forward with the body. Torso comes forward. Then I come down to the floor. So again, I'm going to hold my feet and my knees are on the floor. Nice deep breaths, and then want to try and push up. Straight back to here. Take the rest at down dog, child's pose, whatever you want to call it, for a couple of seconds. Breathe in the nose, exhale through the mouth. It's really important you work the breathing technique as well. Let's go forward again. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Keep the elbows tucked. Body comes down, body comes down, body comes down. And you hold here. Holding, holding, holding. Knees and feet still on the floor. Okay, and I want to try and push up. Straight back up. So I'm not going to be pushing like this. I'm going to bring the body up the same way the body goes down. I'm here. I'm going to go straight back up. And back. That's an easier way to try and learn a full Chaturanga. Even if you find that one too tricky, you don't have to bring your body all the way down to the floor. Bring your body down as far as you're comfortable, bearing in mind you still have to bring your body back up. So, still on my knees and my feet here, I'm going to bring the body down to say about here. Now I know if I go any further, I might collapse, so I'm going to just try and hold here. Try and hold here, and then I'm going to push straight back up. Take the break if you need to. Again, come forward, bring the body down maybe a little bit further this time. Keeping elbows tucked, push straight back up, take the rest. What's going to start happening is the muscles, especially in your pectorals as well here, are really going to start pulling and burning. You're going to feel it in the shoulders, you might feel it in your triceps on the back of the arms. But if you can work on that, build yourself up to a full chaturanga, you'll develop some insane upper body strength. And I mean, this is good for everyone. This isn't just good for people with back issues. This is good for martial artists. This is good for a variety of people. Especially if you want to increase your upper body strength. If you struggle to do chin-ups, this is a great way of working that. So again, full chaturanga, hand placement down by the sides. So I start with the feet on the floor, and then from here I rock forward to the toes, squeeze the blades together, and I come down here. I want to hold, 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 push straight back, down onto the feet. That's a chaturanga, and again, it's one of the nice advanced exercises you can do in Pilates. Massive for your upper body and your core. Give it a shot, and let me know how you get on.